Alright, what is good, y'all? It is Glake here, and I'm finally back with some Pokemon TCGO content for you guys. It's been quite a while since I've actively played this game, let alone done a YouTube video for it. Did a YouTube video for it. Used to do set reviews, or I would even call them set reviews. They were more like set previews, kind of going through the entirety of the new sets, just checking out the new cards. And did some TCGO showdowns not too long ago, pretty long ago. It was a while. I think the last one I did was maybe, I don't know, like the beginning of this year or something. I have no idea. But yeah, now that I'm finally getting caught up in this game again, starting to play at least a little bit actively again, seeing what's going on in the meta, kind of getting caught up with the collection. Since Rebel Clash, I think I've been pretty behind with the last two sets. In general, I would say since COVID, because I haven't had any need to really practice at home, because there's no tournaments going on in person. I've kind of just stopped playing, or I had stopped playing during the summertime. So I think after Rebel Clash dropped, I kind of fell behind for a little bit. Tried to get caught up a little bit with Darkness Ablaze as much as I could, but I really haven't got that caught up with it until recently. And then Vivid Voltage just dropped like a week ago, and since then I've been slowly trying to get Vivid Voltage stuff that I need, and there's still some stuff that I need, but overall I pretty much have most things to build most decks, especially most of the popular stuff, but that's not what this is about. So for these TCGO showdowns, usually I like to try to put together my own stuff, try to run some unique stuff, not just the meta stuff, because y'all already know what all that stuff already does. You see it every day. So I'm gonna kind of want to play around with some other stuff, and one of the archetypes that I really want to mess with today is Scizor VMAX, or Scizor VMAX, however you pronounce it. One of my favorite Pokemon, probably, I think at this point it's probably like my third or fourth favorite Pokemon. But ever since this card was released, I always wanted to try and figure out how to make it work in one way or another. Scizor GX I also ran, and I remember playing that in person too. I think that may have been before Fire was super dominant. I think that may have been like before Reshizard dropped. Yeah, it was definitely before Reshizard dropped, so I had a little bit of time to like mess around with it, and it was kind of a slow deck, but it was fun nonetheless, and I really enjoy just being able to play the cards that I like the Pokemon that I like. So yeah, I'm trying this today. This is my first time kind of, I've played this on ladder a little bit, but a lot of the matches that I played were just kind of against other rogue stuff as well. But I'm going to go through the whole entire deck list real quickly and just kind of preface what everything is about. So you guys already know what Crobat's for. Get some extra card draw. We got ADP here. I don't think I've been able to get off an Ultra Creation in this yet. So I haven't really been able to test the deck with Ultra Creation active. But that's primarily what this is for. You're not really going to be using ADP to attack, but I guess you could. It's there as an option, especially if you're stuck with it and you're active. You may as well. I mean, it could two-shot most things, I feel like, and one-shot some things, especially if it has its GX activated. And you've got, what do I have? Because the GX actually only reduces damage, right? Yeah. Or no, sorry, it does 30 more, and then you take the extra prize card. So yeah, you can get one shots off with this if you're able to get the altered creation up, or not one shots, two shots for sure if you get the altered creation up, and you just want to keep that in your active. And then obviously we have the Scizors, which are pretty much the main stars of the deck. So we got Hard Scissors here. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 30 less damage from attacks. So kind of the way that I built this deck around this card was pretty much trying to figure out how I can take as little damage as possible and deal as much damage as possible. So Scizor has 320 HP, kind of bulky, and there are plenty of metal cards out there that actually support taking less damage. We'll get to those pretty soon, but there's quite a few tool cards out there that really help metals take less damage and just help metal Pokemon survive a little bit longer, and that's kind of what this is centered around. We've got Zamazenta V is here just to kind of deny VMAXs. I haven't even attacked with this at all, so I wouldn't really use it as an attacking card. If anything, if you're ever stuck with this in your active or something like that, or you know your opponent is super reliant on getting kills with their VMAXs, knockouts with their VMAXs, you might want to throw this into your active, kind of force them to grab a boss's order or something. And then in the meantime, you could keep these on your bench and kind of charge them up if you don't have any energies on them in the meantime. It's kind of just used as a stalling measure. I think that's what Zamazenta V for the most part is used for. It's just sort of a stalling measure. We've got Crushing Hammer. This deck really, I think it works a lot easier if you're able to deny energy from your opponent, just kind of deny them tempo. And this is one of the more reliable ways to do it. I also feel like even if the matchup is like more in your favor, or you know your opponent doesn't have type advantage, if they're able to get more energies on their Vs, their VMAXs before you, it's going to be really hard to keep up. Obviously, the additional cards that I'll get to towards the bottom that help me soak up more damage, obviously those are helpful, but I feel like you're in such a better spot if you're at least even in energy progression on your main attackers, or you know, somewhere close. So getting ahead with this is very helpful. So we got Metal Saucer. This obviously helps you get constant energies on your mons, on the benches. So like I said, if you ever have these stuck in your actives, this is going to come in handy, or you could even just use this in general to just charge up your extra Scizors that are on your bench. We got Pokegear to help you search for supporters. It's always useful. I found that to be kind of helpful. Pokemon Communication. I was originally running one of these, I think. I forget what I took out and put in two. I think I took out an energy. Yeah, I think I took out an energy or two, and I ended up putting one more in. I've been, there are a couple games where, like, I haven't been drawing into that many Mons. Or, you know, I would open with, like, 2 Crobats or something like that. And it would be like, okay, I need to get rid of one of these. So I put in extra communication so I can kind of swap things out for what I need. We got Quick Balls. These generally you want to use to discard your metal energies, and then you can get something else in return. Fill your board up with more Scizors or Crobats if you need to. But yeah, very helpful for throwing away metal energies. Probably the main thing I think you're going to be using to get rid of metal energies. We got switches because dudes love the boss's order. Wyndham Stadium. Okay, so this is one of the cards that actually really help you keep that bulky status. So whenever either player plays a VMAX from their hand to evolve a Pokemon V during their turn, heal 100 damage from that Pokemon. Yes, your opponent can in fact take advantage of this. But one of the good things, or like one of the main decks that are one of the main attackers rather, that for the most part I'm pretty worried about, is Zacian. And I mean, usually, first of all, Zacian can't even utilize this, but oh yeah, Zacian can't even utilize this, so like that, what I was gonna say was completely pointless. I was gonna say, even if Zacian heals, it's always usually in even if Zacian uses this to heal, it's always in attacking or one-hit KO range with Scizor. So I mean, you don't even have to worry about that because it's not a VMAX. But what other VMAXs? I forget what other VMAXs you really have to be worried about kind of using this. I guess there aren't a ton that have like a crap ton of HP that I'm super concerned about, aside from Centiskorch. I forgot how much HP Centiskorch has. Is it like 270? I think it's like 270. So it's probably like the main thing you're worried about. But I mean, at least it's on a 300 HP Pokemon. So like, even this is really only a concern for 300 HP Pokemon. And I feel like there's not a lot of 300 HP VMAXs that really screw Scizor over. So I feel like, honestly, Scizor gets a pretty big benefit out of this card. So that's another reason why I'm rocking it. But I'm only rocking one. You don't need to overkill it, because we have other tools as well. Got Boss's Order, you already know what that's for. Leon for that extra attack boost. I'm only running one. Kind of was thinking about putting in 2. We'll see what happens. I mean, this deck is probably going to change over time. Marnie to refresh your hand, screw over your opponent. We got Pokemon Breeders Nurturing. Okay, so this is something that I put in relatively recently. This just helps me search for more Scizors. So choose up to 2 Pokemon to play for each of those Pokemon. Search your deck for a card that evolves from that Pokemon, put it onto that Pokemon to evolve it. Then shuffle your deck. You can't use this card. Okay, yeah. So essentially what this is for is just getting your Scizors right away. You don't have to do all this work, discarding things, trying to hope you draw into Pokemon communication to find things. Literally just play that. As long as your Scizors weren't played the same turn, you just find your VMAXs immediately, get them on board, and then boom, you don't have to stress over that for the rest of the game. Also, one thing to note is I'm only running 2 Scizor VMAXs because I just realized that I don't have 3. So yeah, I wanted to make that change too, was put in 3, but I just realized that I don't have 3, and I don't have any more, I guess you can say, desired packs at the moment to trade for more, but I'll probably end up putting 3 Scizor VMAXs at some point, because running 2, it's just too risky if one is prized. Like, I can't risk that. Okay, so we got Professor's Research to get rid of the hand, kind of refresh your entire hand as usual, and then this is some of the most important stuff I would say is at the bottom. So we got Big Charm. This can be attached to pretty much anything, to kind of just stall for a little bit, get a little bit of extra health, but these 2 are where things get a little bit more important. So Metal Core Barrier I have found to come in super handy if I'm going against something that has the potential to one-shot me. I'm taking 70 less, which is really good. Yeah, most of the time, like, I'll find if the opponent can't one-shot me, what they'll end up doing is kind of just stalling just so they can get rid of this for some reason. Like, they'll just go for something else if possible. I've played this on my active, and then I've been boss's order just so they can just, you know, one shot something else that turn. So people try and find a way to play around it. But in general, you're just playing this, and you're forcing them to kind of recycle through their options, kind of get rid of cards, just so they can, I guess you could say, have to take an extra step to kill off one of your. Kill off your active mon with this attached, or sorry, kill off another mon because your active mon has this attached. Then we got Metal Goggles, super clutch for metal mons, and this is really good for Scizor as well. So in addition to your bulky health, slap this on your VMAXs. You're rocking 350. Is that your health? I think. Am I tripping? Yeah, 350. So super bulky. I think I'm running 3 of these, right? Yep, running 3. So yeah, you'll have a super bulky Scizor at that point. And then these are probably the most important, brand new from Vivid Voltage. I was super hyped when I saw these. This is how you know Metal is just TPCI just keeps supporting Metal so much, and I don't know why. But at least they're giving it an option to get even better, right? Like as if we needed that. So as long as this card is attached to a Pokemon, it provides Metal Energy. This Metal Pokemon this card is attached to has no weakness. So that's right. As long as you have these attached, that annoying Centiskorch deck, these Charizards, they're not doing anything to you, dude. They're not touching you. You're not getting hit for double the amount, and it's just super clutch overall. Like, it's really nice. So this in general is what really made me want to try this now. Like, Scizor's been out since, I think Scizor's been out since, oh, it's been out since Darkness Ablaze. Okay, I was gonna say Rebel Clash, but oh, it's been around for a while still, but like I just have been avoiding it primarily because, you know, it's so weak. It's like an auto loss if you end up fighting a fire type deck, but with this, man, changes the game. Anyway, that's about it. So we're gonna hop into some games. Obviously this isn't like a super optimal deck. I'm not a good freaking deck builder by any means, but we're gonna see how things go. Starting off, grass type, Gabika. Alright, we did not get any in their hand. That is not cool. That is not cool. So not sure how many games I'll play, but I'm hoping I could run into some more. Yeah, let's see. I'm not sure how much time I have to play, like a ton of games, but hopefully I'll have the opportunity to play some like more meta stuff. I played one game, I think it was yesterday, that I really wish I recorded, and it was like, dude, what was this deck? I don't even remember, but it was like the biggest, like this dude put together like the biggest stall deck I've ever seen. He ended up decking himself out and losing. I forget what it was rocking. It was like Snorlax and some other stuff. Like, I don't think it's very popular, but just the way he played it didn't make any sense. All effects. Okay. This seems like it's gonna be an annoying deck. Like some annoying, like random rogue deck. What is this? Scizor. Okay. Okay. Alright, well. I suppose we can attach this now. Is there anything I would support her for? No, but I can support her for breeders next turn. I would really like to give her my hand so I can get some energies going. But I only have two. I only got 2 chances to draw into one. Can't play my Metal Core. Metal Core, unfortunately. Dude, am I really about to Crobat for 2, dude? Really? Ugh, we didn't get it. Another boss's order. I guess that's it. I can do this now, I suppose. And pray. Oh, there it is. There it is. Cool. So at least we have something going for next turn. We're not going to have any energies up, which hurts, but at least it's something. We get our evolutions going. And never mind. The moment this dude sees me search for something, he Barneys. I think it wasn't even because of me. Okay, this I can live with. Marty right into another Crobat. I'm not complaining. Dartrix. Altaria. Just wonder what the game sound is. Decreased. Alright. Turn that down a little bit. We will attach here. Throw another metal goggles, I think, on. Well, actually, yeah. I don't have to worry about like weakness or anything in this matchup, so let us try. We got more liabilities on board here. Dang, dude. Man, I was gonna say, let me try and grab an energy right quick. I can't even get that, dude. I can't even get that. You know, I am thinking of going for a Marnie myself. Dang it. Not hitting the luck today. What is this? What is this, bruh? Yeah, either I can go for Marnie here or Professor's Research. This is my only Leon, but I think that's okay. I'm not gonna need Leon in this game, dude. He's not rocking anything crazy bulky. We're gonna go for Research here. Scrap this joint. Okay. I suppose maybe that. No, never mind. Because I already played Crobat. I was gonna say I could have gone for another Crobat, but yeah, you can't. You can't do that. Finally. What is this? Draw? Oh, I see. Yeah, we'll get rid of that one. I can't attack here if I evolve, so I need to be careful. I do want to attack. He's gonna lose all of his energy too. Okay, we'll just play this on you. Play this on you for now. Wait, what? Did I miss something? Oh, right, the umbrella. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Is it really the umbrella? Prevent all effects of attacks? I don't get it. Well, I must be missing something. Oh, wow. V and GX. That's crazy. What? That's annoying. That's freaking annoying. Okay. Well, that changes everything. Wow. Okay. I didn't realize. Is this new? Let me see. I bet you it is. No, it's not. What set is this from? I don't even know what set this is from. That's freaking annoying, dude. Why do I always have to play like the most like corny, like rogue stuff, dude? I don't understand. Alright. Now I really need ADP. And unfortunately, I don't have anything in my freaking hand to help me get it. Yeah, that's literally my only option. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this hand. I have to. Okay. Well, this is rough because, like, this is not something I would want to get rid of at all. Not at all. And I don't want to get rid of the switch either. But, unfortunately, I think this is probably my only option. Okay, so we're going to get rid of switch here. Wait, no, it's prize. Okay, that's it for me then. That's game then. I can't do anything. I literally can't do anything. I can't do any damage. Well, no, I guess it's not game. I can just go for boss's order. But still, man, like, who wants to do all that, bro? It's like, seriously. I'm trying to think what else I can grab. Because I'm going to need to thin out my deck as much as humanly possible. And my other VMAX is also prized. Which is just a great life, dude. Great life, bro. Okay. I'm just gonna forget about all that. Okay, we got some boss's orders in the house. I'm mad though because now, like, my only lord. I could still get knockouts, but you know, still. This is gonna take forever. Like, I have to get so lucky. I have to get so lucky, dude. I have to get extremely lucky. Ah, I hate this so much. Ah, man. I gotta get mad lucky, dude. Off of, like... Bro. You really hate to see it, honestly. You really do. I have to get so lucky off of prize cards. This is just unfortunate. Like, I could deal with doing this rogue, like, facing these rogue decks where I'm only taking one prize. Like, if I have, like, this is the most annoying part. Obviously, this wouldn't be an issue if, you know, wouldn't be an issue if it weren't for this. Yeah. Okay. Well, unfortunately, this is just the way it's gotta be, man, because this game hates me. Alright. Yeah, we just have to, like, straight up start bossing orders. I'm gonna have to take these out, I think, is the wise choice. Because I can't deal with more of those, for sure. We can't. The rough part is, though, is like, oh man, come on. Freaking crap. The rough part is, though, is like I can't deal with, I literally, dude. Okay, yeah, this isn't, it's not the end of the world. I literally just need to grab ADP. That's it. That's all I gotta do. That's all I gotta do, and I can pretty much just steamroll through this guy. Because this is just a one-trick pony deck. I literally just need the freaking ADP. That's it, ma. That's it. And also, I really need to pray that, I'm not attaching energy to anything else, am I? Hold up. I shouldn't skip, right? Well, no, actually. Well, yeah, let's put this on you. There's no reason not to. Is there anything else I need to grab? I don't think so. Yeah, that's about it. Either VMAX or ADP, because I need to survive too. Yes, okay. Okay. Oh, that's so annoying. This guy is so annoying. Oh my god, dude. Oh, he would. He would. He would. He would. I'm gonna BM if I win. I'm gonna BM him so bad. I'm gonna BM him so bad because like dudes like come on man. Like you know most of the time if you're playing this you're just wasting the other person's time. Like I bet you the win rate with this is so low. So it's like why in the world would you waste somebody's time? Like you're literally just wasting time. You're actually just wasting time playing these things. Like the amount of games you probably win running this are like so low that it's not even worth the time spent. I just really don't. I can't wrap my head around it. This sucks though. I don't have any way to grab him from the deck. That sucks. So now we're just like, I'm really waiting now. Now I am really waiting. But I'm drawing into these bosses orders like there's no tomorrow. The worst part is I've gone through like what, 3 now? I only have 1 left. So like I'm screwed as far as the ADP extra prize card buff goes. That's pretty much cooked at this point. I'm gonna save my medals and whatnot for come on dude, I need VMAX so I can survive. You know what's crazy is I was running, what's his name? I forget, it starts with a W, but I was running that card for a little bit that helps me get trainers back from my discard. I was running one of them with Gum and Andy here. Okay, thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. Alright, so I guess we can just get rid of this. Hello. Hello, buddy, yo. I'm legit about to die. That's actually crazy. I'm legit going to die. He's actually going to knock me out. You know what? I should just retreat, right? Like, yeah, I should just retreat. There's no reason not to. I don't... Yeah, there's honestly no reason not to retreat. I may as well. You know what? We will discard these, maybe. Yeah. Because I still got metal saucers left. I want that altered creation, yeah. I think I'll be patient and wait. And wait like a good little boy. Yeah, we'll wait. We'll wait it out. Hopefully I can get another water. I run 3, so I made 60. That's a lot though. Switch. Oh, this ain't gonna help us, man. This ain't gonna help us, man. I'm about to throw this on you. Oh, that's right. It's not a metal type. I'm stupid. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. Metal core barrier, dude. Dude, ADP is running like every metal deck. I seriously am just like, I consider it a metal card at this point. I really do. Come on, game, give me something. Oh my lord. We may not survive though, that's the problem. I may not make it. Wait a second, dude. How in the world did I like miss that? This also isn't affected by GX. I immediately lose. There's no way I win. There's no way that I win this. There's no way that I win this at this point. Especially if I don't get a draw here. Wow. Yeah, we lose. I wonder, does VMAX, would it say VMAX or like does V still like... I wonder, dude. I'm actually curious if that... I'm curious about that, actually. I may as well check, because if this doesn't work, then yeah, I immediately lose. Okay, yeah, VMAX is... Okay. I don't know, I'm not gonna do it for now. What? That is so annoying, dude. That is so annoying, I'm sorry. I'm so pissed. I hate losing the cheesy dumb things like that. Like, F out of here, man. It should be one or the other. It should never be both. It should never be both. Ugh. this is not, it's not going well for me today. Oh, same for him. Okay. Same for him, I see. Immediately, since I have this water energy, dude, I am immediately going for ADP. Right off the bat, dude. I'm not hesitating for this crap anymore. No way, bruh. No way, bruh. I don't know what this is, but I'm also considering just going for my another Crobat here. Like, I'm legit just thinking about it. You know what? I'm gonna do it, dude. I'm gonna do it, man. We gotta get something going. Okay. Yeah, we just go for another Crobat next turn. Metal Saucer. I hope I draw into a Metal Energy, actually. But then what am I gonna get rid of? That is the question. Oh, wait. Yeah, we're getting rid of the Metal Energy. That's why. I'm slow. What the heck? So what is this? Fire? Switch? Okay. He's me disappointed when I slap these freaking special energies onto my joint. Probably going for another. Yep, set to Scorch. Okay. I love how they play it with this. So they, yo, they really don't want to see what they're. They really don't want other people to see what they're running. It's so corny. Come on, man. Ain't no reason to hide, dude. Like, everybody knows this deck is like popping off. Like, you don't gotta hide. Ain't no reason to hide. 210. So we can't one-shot it. We can with Leon and ADP buffed, though. Okay, at this point, breeders can kick rocks. Yeah, I have to go for another Crobat, unfortunately. This is rough. This is so rough. Oh my lord, are you serious? When, like, God's name, there are 3 bosses ordered in my hand right now. Dude, this game is not helping me today at all. It's really not being helpful. It's really not. I'm about to get you know what? Nah, we're good. We're good. We're good. We cool. Because he's got to refresh his hand. Unless, if this dude is lucky enough to have bosses order in his hand right now, I'm gonna be upset. Go hard. Go ahead. Charge your Scent Scorch. Do not care. Charge it up. Well, all my Crobats are on board, so I literally can't do anything else. I literally can't do anything else. Dude, I swear to God, I'm about to just start running, like... I'm literally about to start running... Oh, dude, I don't want to grab it because now he's not going to evolve. I'm literally about to just start running, whatchamacallit. Yeah, man. I'm about to start running to Dene. So I can just scrap these useless hands. But like 3 bosses orders in the hand, you already know it's bad RNG. Someone ain't shuffle. Someone ain't shuffle. Who didn't shuffle? Someone didn't shuffle right. See, I hate games like this because I can't accurately show off the deck. Bruh. I mean, is there any point in Crushing Hammering? There's like literally no point. How many does he have? 5? He has 5 on it. I've already gotten rid of 2 Crushing Hammers. I got 2 left. Well, we're not hitting them anyway, but we gotta get rid of stuff. I guess you can go on the bench. This is a tough decision. No, it's not. I lied. It's really not a tough decision, but... See, switch energy. We didn't get the special energy though, dude. That sucks. But we're gonna go right into the ADP buff here for sure. I guarantee you, I like freaking Marnied this dude into a boss's order. Oh, he's looking for it. he's looking for it. But he's got to get his Volcanion out of his active first. I didn't even know Reset Stamp is... I thought Reset Stamp was banned in Standard too. I guess it's not. Why did he get so many cards? Oh, right. That draws like 2 extra, right? The Mallow and Lana. This hand blows, by the way. I actually don't know what I'm gonna do. Am I really just gonna sit here and Ultimate Ray? I guess that's what I'm doing. I guess that's what I'm doing, dude. I'm literally Ultimate Raying. I think though if I draw into a special energy, that's gonna screw me over the most, because then I'm gonna have no choice but to what? I forgot what he turned to. Once during your turn with this Pokemon. Lift your bench, attach any number of fire energy to your okay. 190. Damn. Zion. Why? Oh my god, 50 times the amount. Oh my fucking god. Jeez. I think it's 3 for that. You're a little late. Oh my lord. No weakness, but I mean, dude, weakness doesn't even matter at this point. It literally doesn't. He has so many energy. I have nothing. Just bad RNG all game. No, it doesn't matter, dude. Like, it doesn't matter. Oh man, I feel like maybe taking out the I feel like taking out the extra 2 energy was just bad, man. I feel like it was just bad. I'm pretty sure, yeah, this deck is probably teching Crushing Hammers now, because it's like can't do anything to the metal decks. Man, yeah, I used to draw into like metal energy too much, so I took out the 2. I used to run 8. I only run 6 now. I took out the 2, and like now it's just like I can't draw into any. Like, oh my god. I mean, all these bosses orders though, like, life ain't fair. Did he select the wrong thing? Oh wait, that was a GX that allowed him to do that. Oh, so why the heck am I worried then? Oh my god, dude, we really need data, dude. Oh, you know I'm scrapping this whole hand, I think. Yeah, buddy, we're scrapping this hand for sure. I'm just gonna switch now because we're definitely gonna draw into an energy, I think. I don't know why I thought that was a main attack. Finally, some juice. Finally, some juice. Imagine if we came back and just won. Like, that'd be so crazy. That'd be so crazy. If we win, it's definitely all because of ADP, dude. Yeah, he needs to hit these Crushing Hammers. So the more that I'm able to oh, you're really gonna switch? Oh wait, no, never mind. This is, yeah, corny, dude, corny. I'm coming for that joint. Don't worry. I'm gonna get my 3 energies. You think you're gonna run? Nah, you ain't running. Where you going? Bring that ass here. Hold that. I'm gonna win this because of ADP. Because of the extra 3, dude. Okay. Water that we don't need, but hey. Is maybe running 2 waters smarter? I feel like 3 is a sweet spot. He's really going for it. Alright. More Crushing Hammers. He's burned 2, so. I get to check and see. Oh, it is 320. I don't know why I thought it was 270. It's 320. Okay, it's getting scary here. It's getting scary here. It is getting scary here. Yeah, it's getting kind of spooky. Yeah, so I'm hitting him for... I have to 2-shot kill, unfortunately. Wait. Why am I overthinking this? Why? What am I overthinking this for? I have boss's orders still. Oh, dude. Dude. I think, yo. There's no reason I should have won that. That's actually so funny, man. That's actually so funny. ADP is so busted. ADP makes bad decks good. It makes bad decks good. That's actually crazy. I was like sitting there like thinking, I'm gonna kill off this thing. But wait, no, he has a dead enemy on board. I love liabilities, man. Love liabilities. This is crazy though, how I keep opening with this. So annoying. Look at this hand, by the way. Oh my god. Am I never gonna get a game where there's like no boss's orders in my opening hand? Is that like ever gonna be a thing? Like, come on, this is ridiculous. This isn't like, I don't know. I don't feel like this is a good indication of how this deck is. Like, these games are so jank and wonky. I may actually end up doing a part 2 of this for sure. I think I will do a part 2 of this. I don't know if I actually don't even know if I will switch up the deck list for part 2. I think I'll just rock the same thing. Just, you know, it'll be better if I don't have to do that, waste time doing the intro and like reviewing the list. As a matter of fact, I think for most of these going forward, I will do 2 parts for each deck. Just because I kind of waste time doing the intro, but I feel like you have to do the intro, dude. You guys show people what you're running, and then people can make suggestions on what to change. I don't know. Do I want to sack 2 bosses orders? Like, I could just do it. Otherwise, I'm searching for what? A Marnie or another Crobat won't even help me here. If I get rid of this metal, dude, you know what? I think I'm actually just gonna do it. I'm not even gonna lie. I think I'm actually just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. I don't wanna spend like another game just sitting around doing nothing. By the way, this is not what I had in mind. This is 10 times worse. I'm trying to think how I could play this here. Yeah, no, I literally have no other option but to get rid of this here. Okay, so either we go with ADP or... I just don't want this to be so ADP focused, man. I really don't. You can sit here and just attack with ADP all day if you really wanted to. Like, if you really want to, you just could just do that. You legit could. Like, ain't nothing stopping you, dude. But you know what? Nah, like, this is supposed to be a Scizor deck, dude. I'm gonna use Scizor as much as possible. Forget all this other foolishness, man. What does he have on here? Twin energy. Let's get rid of that, yeah? Okay, never mind. Never mind. Okay, yeah, now that other Crobat would come in handy. Steelix? What in the world? Oh, 100 damage for each freaking tails. Or each heads. So another gimmick. What in the world? My MMR must be really low for me to be fighting decks like this. Lucky guy. Lucky guy. Okay, finally a Marnie. was gonna say, give me my VMAX, please. I did not get it. See ya, Twin Energy. Yeah. Yep, that's the way it be. That's the way it be. Actually, this is not very bad at all. So we'll attach. What the heck? I don't want to put 2 weakness energies, but this guy's not running fire, so I'm alright. We'll just throw this on and then research. Maybe I'll draw him to a metal saucer. We'll see what happens. I think I discarded 1 already, right? Yeah. ADP would be helpful here to help speed things up. Like, that's where ADP comes in handy. Is there any other supporter I would play this turn? I would play that one. You know what? I think I might actually just do that this turn instead, if I can get it. Okay. Oh, that works too. That works too. Don't get it twisted. Okay, I have a very, like, sickish feeling that that both my VMAXs are prized. Okay, I was wrong, but you know, let's grab you. Water? Marnie? Okay. That's good. That's good, actually. I don't understand how I let my MMR fall this low. How in the world? Dude, I really got to get back to playing this game, like, more actively, man. Like, my decision making, my sequencing, everything is so bad now. Everything is so rusted. Okay, water. Cool. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Because I really want to speed this up. Worst case scenario here. No, I can't switch. I can't switch here. I can't. Boom. This is good. This is good. That's what I'm talking about. Did I miss something? Oh, dude. I keep thinking he's metal type. Oh my god. I have to stop with that. I really keep thinking he's metal type. Like, it's ingrained in my brain. He's a metal type. He's a metal type. No, he's not. He's not a metal type. Chill with that, dude. He's not a metal type. I'm telling you, he's not. He is not a metal type at all. And we gotta concede. Okay. Yeah, that was pretty much over. I don't know why I was going through all those loops and hurdles for absolutely nothing. Dude, those 2 extra tickets are gonna be nice. I haven't done an event in super long time. I'm gonna do a part 2 with this deck for sure. Very soon. I won't make any changes to the list. I'm not gonna make any changes to the list at all. But if I ever want to feel like continuing this later on down the line, I'll kind of do, like, I don't know, I'll title it something else, but we'll do a different variation of Scizor for sure. But if you guys enjoyed the video, please be sure to drop a like, subscribe, and comment if you want. If you have any suggestions to make to the deck for, like, a future video, just let me know, and I can definitely see what I have and see if I can replace some things. But in the meantime, I'm going to try and get back to playing this game a little bit more actively. I do want to start doing some online tournaments just because ladder is not fulfilling, and the in-game tournament system is not very fulfilling, mostly because you have to pay to enter them with tickets. I only have so many tickets. Like, this is like, what, 2 tournaments right now, so it's barely anything. So yeah, I definitely want to start doing some online TCGO tournaments that people are hosting. And hopefully within the next week or so, I'll probably grab this bad boy and try and do some. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time, y'all keep on gaming, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.